UGD coming at you with the Polymer 80 build, guys. Without Paulie, the pistolier, got a bit of a news. Paulie, no Paulie today. That cat, Friday night, broke his right ankle. Yeah, he can't work in the UGD lab or hit the range for a while. The worstest part for him, he had just started driver's ed. Guys, think about that. It hurts a ton. Yeah, he'll have to put it off for a while. We go to the doctor next week, see if he'll need surgery or cast. I'll keep you updated on that. But, yeah, we're done building this Polymer 80, or as I call it, the Paulie 80. Now, the frame parts, yeah, it's kind of an interesting process there. You got two dudes that really don't know what they're doing, so I'm not sure we did it in the right order, but we got her put together. Now, I found the lower parts, guys. Parts kits for these builds is really, really tough right now. I went to the eBay. Yeah, on the eBay, the LPK, I got it from Alpha One Outdoors out of the Colorado. And this thing was loaded up with features that really set it apart from other kits. Extended magazine release, look how far that sticks out. Extended slide lock, bam, extended takedown lever. And this trigger, yeah, that's an aluminum adjustable trigger. I like that quite a bit. So I popped in the mag release, the rear slide rails. Yeah, that mag release sticks out. Paulie took it for inspection. We dropped in the trigger group. Yeah, it took a little bit of work there, but we got it in. And then the rear pin. Yeah, this rear pin right here, the slides were just not lining up perfect. It was sitting a little high to the frame, but we eventually got it driven in there. We probably put a little bit too much muscle to it. Paulie dropped in the locking block front rails, and then the slide lock. Yeah, Paul drove the trigger pin in. He drove it in deep, fellas. He knocked in the third pin, lined up real well. Last pin in went easy peasy. Last was the takedown lever. Got that in. Paulie gave her a really good inspection. Now the frame was ready. It was time to get to the slide. Also from Alpha One Outdoors out of the Colorado. First was the firing pin channel liner. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Paulie tapped it in nice. Next was the firing pin spring. Bit of a fail here. Yeah, UGD took over here. And I set the retainer, one of the retainers and spring in flight. We found both of them. The retainer was laying in Paulie's lap. He dropped in the extractor and the firing pin block. Paulie started looking like a gunsmith, fellas. He was really getting into it. Oh, man, this was a fun project. He slid in the firing pin and the extractor plug, slapped on the rear plate. Now, the barrel, guys, yeah, drink that in. That does say Wilson Combat. It is their stainless steel match barrel. Nothing but the bestest for my buddy. Guide rod and spring right in. For the sights, a Mariglow Hackathorn sights. Yeah, he is 15 and he deserves nothing but the best. We've got a sight pusher for that rear. It's one of those hokey ones you get off the eBay. It went okay. You know, it took us a little bit of time and it centered up. Yeah, pretty good, guys. I think it's ready to go. Now the slide, yeah, once we got this together, put everything on it, it would not go back. Yeah, it would not go all the way back. So we were kind of having a little problem. So I went to our sensei, yeah, our Polymer 80 sensei, the guy that we got the gray frame from. He sent a picture of the takedown spring right here. He said, hey, got to snip off a part. I'll put a close-up of it. Yeah, pop that, snip that off, popped it back in. Hey, thanks again, sensei. Yeah, we were running real good after that. You know, there's a little bit to be snipped off, and after that, it was running just perfect, guys. Now, I got to go off to the range. I'm going to give you guys a little confession. I ran a couple mags in it last weekend. Wow. I mean, this gun is wow. This has been a very interesting project to learn about building gun. Most important part is spending time with Paulie. And guys, you know, there was a bunch of dudes in 1775 that had, they had some guns without serial numbers. Hey, if you liked the video, yeah, you got to hit that thumbs up. If you think I've lost my freedom of building a gun-loving mind, so what, fella?